set the world on fire.
So how do you bring to life a series that is all but dead? This is the situation Bethesda faced when they took up the Fallout series. Little did we know, their game would not just change the series, but also games in general. One of the best things about Fallout 3 was the freedom the game gave you. The world was literally yours to do with what you want. Like the wasteland you were exploring, there were no rules. You play as the lone wanderer. After the nuclear bombs dropped, mankind took to hiding in underground vaults to survive. Well, your father has disappeared, and you set out into the wasteland of Washington, D.C. to find him. The world really makes you feel like you are alone in a dystopia, with mankind reverting back to tribalism. The destroyed landmarks and buildings really bring this home. But while you will go for long parts by yourself, you are not alone. There are many factions fighting for control of the wasteland, be it the Enclave, the Super Mutants, or the Brotherhood of Steel. The game is intended to be a first-person affair, but you can go through it in third person. And while there is shooting, I would not call this a shooter. The straight-up combat can feel clunky, but thankfully you are given assistance in the form of V.A.T.S. You can pause the action and select where you want to aim, with each location having a different damage amount and likelihood of success. You may think this takes away from the tension, but it actually is the opposite. Seeing a giant mutant running right at you with a hammer, and you know that when it resumes, someone is getting hurt. But like I said, the game is all about freedom. You can play the role of saint and help save mankind, or evil and pickpocket and kill everyone on your way to your own success. It really is up to you. There are some of those jaw-dropping moments, like when you nuke a town or your first exploding headshot, that beg for you to talk about it with your friends. But while the game is great, that doesn't mean there are not issues. First, while the graphics are impressive, there is still a good amount of glitches and murky textures. But this is okay when you consider how large the game is. My biggest complaint though, is after you finish the main quest, the game ends. So finish your side quests first. Obviously, this was a popular complaint because they later fixed this with an expansion pack. Fallout 3 is an amazing game, with a couple issues that don't hold the game back. Just play with caution, because while you will find it amazing, the people in your life won't, as you won't emerge from your room for weeks on end.